How's it going, everybody? Mark Maker here, and welcome to what I consider to be a very special video. You see, being a YouTuber for this long has garnered me not only a lot of fans, but also a good handful of very close friends. Friends who, I've noticed, don't get as much attention as they deserve. I've actually been meaning to make a video like this for a long time now, but, you know, ADHD and autism is a powerful beast. But I'm finally tackling this video that I've wanted to make for so long. I present to you all Mark Maker's Fan and Friendship feature. So, what is the Fan and Friendship feature? Well, it's basically gonna be me shouting out my friends, promoting their content, and also highlighting the works of some fans that have caught my attention. This is just my way of giving back to the people around me who have helped me get this far, and it's all just a great big way of saying thank you and I love you. Think of it as a reverse roast. I'm also turning off monetization for this video because I don't want to profit off of giving my supporters a more than well-deserved pat on the back. So, who's up first on the platonic chopping block? Oh, well, ain't this a wonderful place to start? Such a simple-looking page may look deceiving to the rest of y'all, but I promise you there has never been a greater source of inspiration to me than her. Is she an artist? No, I don't think she considers herself one, though I do enjoy the drawings she makes from time to time. Does she make any content? No. Then what, I hear you asking, makes her so special that she's at the top of the list? I'll tell you. She's beyond being my best friend. She's my platonic soulmate, my moirail, and she has been for almost 10 years at this point. Many videos I've made were because she inspired me to make them. Hell, even Percy and Springtrap had its humble beginnings as a roleplay between us. I started making art of it, and when people got curious about it, I started the blog. From there, the rest is history. So Sierra, for every piece you've inspired me to make, written, drawn, and beyond, I give you my sincerest thanks and promise you my undying platonic love. I owe you so much. Probably including royalties. But hark! I see another friendship sailing along the horizon and fast approaching. Who could be the captain? Why, it's none other than the masked man himself. The man, the myth, the legend, Darkbox. This guy means the world to me. I remember he started dubbing some various comics I drew when I was still such a small channel, and to think that our friendship could have grown as much as it did since then is nothing short of a blessing and a miracle to me. There was a period of time where we would stay up super late having online calls and playing various games together and such, and even though life has gotten busy and that's not something we especially do anymore, we're still pretty close friends and I still think the world of him. The same goes for his girlfriend, Katie Wright. Katie is a complete cinnamon roll. If she were a toy, she'd be a squishmallow for sure. She's that soft and that pleasant to be around. Her positivity and optimism are absolutely radiant, and I couldn't be happier that she and Darkbox are together. If you two are watching this, know that I wish you both the best of luck with your relationship. Another friend I've spent many nights awake in calls with is one you all may be familiar with already, Roxas 13 Keys. He's been there for me during some really rough patches in my life, and I've had him appear on my channel multiple times now, both in recordings and in live streams, and it's always a pleasure to be around him. If you want to help him out, I want to encourage you to not only subscribe to his channel, but also support him on GoFundMe. He's looking to move out of his house that's falling apart, so if you can donate, I encourage you to do so. And if you can't donate, spread the word about it on Twitter or whatever social media site you use. If there's anyone who deserves better, it's him. Up next is none other than the signature emo friend you can find in most any friend group, and the one in mine is Kurayami, aka Jeremy. He provided the voice of Garcello in my Smoke 'em Out Struggle video, and he's not only a present and welcome member of my Homestuck livestreams, but he's also one of the most active members of my Discord server, and I consider him one of my closest friends. Hearing his laugh in a call is like instant serotonin, and he's always got some good jokes and memes to share around. Please be sure to check him out and show him your support. I really can't describe enough how awesome he is. Wouldn't anyone agree? I'm not hearing any objections, so your silence means you agree. Speaking of, Glowpop, Savvy, the Blue Apple. Whatever you call her, I call her friend. She and I have had a lot of shenanigans together, and I feel like we've artistically learned a lot from each other. Her musical talent is amazing. I seriously don't know how she does it, but her original compositions are so cool. Her sense of humor is always just what I need whenever I feel like I've been struggling, and knowing that we have each other despite how rough life can get makes our friendship feel very comforting. If you're into Bendy, Danganronpa, Sonic, and a bunch of other things like that, give her channel a look. I promise you won't be disappointed. Ooh, a storm's coming. That means it's time for a lightning round. Eth goes boom. He's more of an acquaintance, but we've had a few conversations in group calls, chat rooms, and Twitter threads. He's a super nice guy and his content is awesome. I hope we can hang out more in the future. Cody Inc., the voice of Chris Afton in Percy and Springtrap. His capacity for writing original stories knows no bounds, and he's so much fun to hang out with. Shiki, guest on my Homestuck live streams. Lord forgive me for the sentence I'm about to botch up. Eres una nerd y me alegro de que volvamos a ser amigos. Ryu Lockhart, friend of mine, boyfriend of Roxas. Got me more interested in furry stuff to the point that I've ordered a mini partial fursuit of my own. Good boy, would give head pats. Chex, my roommate, responsible for giving my computer setup a much needed upgrade, so now my videos are easier to make. I cannot emphasize how great this guy is and how much he's done for me. And of course, my Discord moderators. But I'll save talking about them for the end of this next segment, which they have so graciously and eagerly agreed to be a part of. The Fan Art Showcase. First up, we've got this luminescent version of my Fursona by Benchu. The texture of the space is really well done, and I love the incorporation of the lighter fur colors here. Plus, the way the eye is shimmering and the color of the hair really draws the viewer's eye to the face. Great job on this. Bubbling up from the depths of space, here's a Markmaker Axolotl by Galaxy. Even though it's sketchy, I love how round and soft the shapes are, and the little Owo face coupled with the star freckles makes this super cute. 10 out of 10. Would wear on a shirt. Having a guy's night out in this piece by Imagineverse Studios. The distortion of the ocean makes the composition of this look really interesting. I love the way the sky was drawn, and I also think that Garcello's smoke being different colors is a nice touch. Well done! Coming through the coal gate, here's a shitpost drawing by Caden Phillips. As admittedly silly as this is, the skin texture and the shading are really well done for something that's supposed to be a shitpost. I also dig the details in the beard and the hair. Very nice. Straight out of Dragon Tales, here's a draconic take on my Spacona by Febello. I am straight up French-shaped in this drawing, and the way the outlines are done on this gives this an even softer vibe. I think my favorite part is the tail, though. It looks so heavy and cozy and nice. Going nuts with the glitch effects is this Markmaker and Glitch Trap fusion by Fredbear Star 3000. There's so many little touches in here that make this awesome, but I think my favorite thing is the dual lighting. I don't know if that's just a result of the glitch effects or not, but it looks good. And finally, the art by my Discord mods. Going in alphabetical order, let's start this off with an Among Us piece by Kathy, aka Potentially Peanut. She's drawn her Among Us character with my imposter OC, Cyrus. I'm a huge fan of the gradients and shading in this piece, and the highlighted outline that fades from purple to white is such a nice little detail. Illustrated by Haven, here's a star-studded piece of my Spacona. God, where do I even begin with this? The hair floof, the colors, the iconic pose, everything just looks so good. I honestly can't think of any criticism for this one. I just love looking at it. Based on actual events, here's a drawing by Jayla of them and I chilling out and throwing some confetti in Animal Crossing. The furniture was drawn so well, and I especially like the gradient on the peaches. Very nicely done. And last but not least, here's one last hurrah to summer, drawn by Ruby Devilcat. This looks so soft and peaceful. I would die happy if I got to have an ice cream date with Witty and Garcello, and seeing fat fucking little bastards sharing what looks like a popsicle from Kingdom Hearts is just so wholesome and adorable. This definitely was the most fitting piece to win the summer fan art contest in my Discord server. If you liked any of these pieces or want to support anyone else I shouted out, Be sure to show them some love by following them using the links in the description. You'll also be able to find a link to my link tree, which will lead you to all the different social medias where you can find and follow me. I hope you enjoyed this little dose of positivity and love. Thank you all so much for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, you should click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified about all future uploads and live streams. If you'd like a shout out on every live stream I do, access to custom channel emojis, and many more perks, please consider becoming a stellar supporter by clicking the blue join button next to the subscribe button. That's all for now. See you in the next video. Stay inspired, stay creative, and peace out.